People keep asking me how I'm so productive at work without my kids feeling neglected. And honestly, it took me years to figure this out. So here's what happened. I used to be that parent who worked from every corner of the house. Kitchen table during breakfast, couch during cartoons, even answering emails during bedtime stories. My kids would look at me with these sad eyes, and my wife would say things like, "You're here, but you're not really here." But the worst part, I wasn't even being productive. I was just busy all the time. Then I discovered something that changed everything. It's called the boundary shield method, and it's specifically designed for remote workers who feel like they're drowning in work-life chaos. Here's how it works. First, you create what I call physical boundaries. This isn't just about having a home office. Most people get this wrong. They think any corner with a desk counts as boundaries. But your brain needs clear signals about when work starts and when it stops. I learned this from a study about casino design. Casinos don't have windows or clocks because they want to mess with your sense of time. Your home is doing the same thing to your work brain. Without clear physical markers, your mind never switches off. So, I created a simple ritual. Every morning, I walk around the block before starting work. It's my fake commute. Then, I go to my designated workspace, even if it's just a corner of the bedroom. When work ends, I physically close my laptop, put it away, and take another walk. This signals to my brain that work is over. But here's where it gets interesting. The second part is digital boundaries. Most remote workers think they need to be available 24/7 to prove they're working hard. This is completely backwards. When you're always available, people assume you're not busy or important. I started setting specific times to check email, 3 times a day, 9 a.m., 1 p.m., and 4 p.m. That's it. I put an autoresponder that said I check email 3 times daily and will respond within 24 hours for non-urgent matters. You know what happened? People started respecting my time more. They stopped sending me random thoughts at midnight. They actually thought before hitting send. But the game changer was the third part, communication boundaries. I created what I call the emergency protocol. I told my team and my boss exactly when they could interrupt my family time. Real emergencies only, like the server is down or a client is threatening to leave. Not, "Can you look at this tomorrow morning?" I gave them my emergency number and set up a separate Slack channel called True Emergencies Only. In 2 years, it's been used exactly 3 times. 3 times. Here's what's crazy though. My productivity actually went up. When you only have specific hours to work, you stop wasting time on busy work. You focus on what actually matters. My kids now get my full attention during family time, no laptops at dinner, no phones during bedtime stories. And you know what they said to me last week? "Daddy, you're so much more fun now." But the best part? My boss actually promoted me 6 months later. He said I was the most focused and efficient person on the team. Turns out, working smart beats working all the time. Now, I know what you're thinking. This sounds great, but my boss expects me to be available all the time. Or, my company culture is different. Or, I've tried setting boundaries before and they didn't work. Here's the thing. Most people try to set boundaries without a system. They just decide to work less or be more present without changing anything about how they actually work. The boundary shield method isn't about working less hours. It's about working the right hours. It's about training your brain, your family, and your coworkers to respect your time. I've taught this system to over 200 remote workers in the past year. Parents who were missing their kids' soccer games. Spouses who couldn't have dinner without checking email. People who felt guilty every moment they weren't working. Sarah, a marketing manager from Texas, told me she hadn't read her daughter a bedtime story in 3 months because she was always on calls. After implementing the boundary shield method, she now has a sacred bedtime routine that nothing interrupts. Her daughter even said, "Mommy, I love when you read to me without your computer." Mike, a software developer, used to work until 10 p.m. every night. His wife threatened to leave because she felt like she was married to a laptop. Now, he shuts down at 5 p.m. sharp, and they cook dinner together every night. He told me, "I forgot how much I actually like my wife when I'm not stressed about work." The crazy part? Both Sarah and Mike got better performance reviews after setting these boundaries. When you're focused during work hours, you get more done than when you're half working all day long. But here's what I really want you to understand. This isn't just about productivity or time management. This is about saving your relationships. This is about being the parent and partner you want to be. This is about not losing yourself in the chaos of remote work, because here's what nobody tells you about working from home. It can be the best thing that ever happened to your family life, or it can slowly destroy everything you care about. The difference is boundaries. Think about it. You have this incredible opportunity that most people throughout history never had. You can be present for your kid's childhood. You can have lunch with your spouse. You can actually be there for the moments that matter, but only if you protect them. Without clear boundaries, remote work becomes a prison where you're always working but never really present. You're physically at home, but mentally at the office. Your family gets the stressed, distracted version of you, while work gets your best energy. That's not sustainable, and it's not fair to anyone, especially you. The Boundary Shield method changes all of that. It gives you a step-by-step system to reclaim your time, protect your relationships, and actually become more successful at work. But here's the thing. You have to decide right now. Are you going to keep living in work-life chaos, feeling guilty about everything, missing the moments that matter? Or are you going to take control and create the balanced life you deserve? Because every day you wait, you're missing out on family memories you can never get back. Every dinner interrupted by work emails, every bedtime story cut short by a quick call, every weekend ruined by deadline stress. Your kids won't be kids forever. Your spouse won't wait forever. And honestly, you won't survive this chaos forever either. The good news? You can fix this. In just 7 days, you can have clear boundaries that protect your family time and boost your career success. But you have to start now. The question isn't whether you need better work-life boundaries. You already know you do. The question is, how much longer are you going to let work steal your life before you do something about it?